Hello, this is Troy Hippolito, and this is actually part three of our series on LinkedIn multi-touch campaigns. And I'll go through all of them. Again, if you haven't seen one or two, definitely go back and check that. There should be, on my LinkedIn profile, there should be a way to see that, or look below the comments for that stuff. All right. So today is going to be talking about InMail campaigns. And so what we talked about the other ones, the first video was talked about initial LinkedIn campaign. That's probably the most important. That's when you're building your network up, you're connecting with individuals, you're communicating with them properly. The second one is actually the existing LinkedIn campaign. This is your entire network. Say you have 5,000 people in your network, and you want to reach back to those individuals every once in a while to kind of keep things moving, so they're in the back of their mind, and you can say things like, this is some things that we're doing, what's going on, and that sort of thing. Today we're talking about in-mail campaigns. There's two different campaigns. These are going. I'm targeting third level and above. You can definitely target second, and depending on your strategy. But I always want to reach out to individuals I can not normally connect with. And then fourth, which will be the next video, we'll post a media campaign. This is kind of a whole different animal. It's about creating content on a normal basis on your feeds, your home feed, your company page, and your groups, and things like that. Okay, so going back to InMail. So today's talking about InMail as the third campaign. So it's there's actually two different campaigns happening, and so what you tend to want to do is have a Sales Navigator account for a few reasons. You're able to target those individuals a lot better. So if you are doing business and networking or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you kind of want to have a Sales Navigator to give you X amount of credits for InMail per month. I think it's 20 per month, and if you don't use them all, you'll roll over up to like 60, I think, total. And so we have two different campaigns going on here. We have the InMail campaign direct, and then we have the other three is a 3-point cadence, for if you want to go back and forth with them. And so these are our individual InMail messages. InMail is a little bit different. Again, you could reach anyone you want. They eat credits, so if you have 20 credits, you're allowed to send 20. Um, so that's one thing. You also have many people on the open network. At certain times, people have defaulted on the open or choose to be on the open network. If they are, you don't need credits to actually send them a direct message. Now, this is a full email style type message. However, it goes through your LinkedIn Messenger, and it gets sent as an email. The difference between the messages that you send on LinkedIn and these InMails is that when LinkedIn sends it to an individual, it has entire email inside there instead of pointing them back to the website. And so the response rates are a lot better on InMail because they do have a subject line as well as content. Now, we'll go through these two different variations here. The first variation is just the direct campaign. I target third level individuals, and that's just me. You can target second individuals as well, but you tend to want to get them inside your network and then build a relationship that way. This is a whole different way of thinking. This is a more direct way saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. If you see any value, let's have a conversation. It's strictly business um, with some networking in it, but it's a little less networking and more business. A lot of times people don't like pushy business stuff. You don't want to be super salesy, but you can be a little more direct with these kind of campaigns because it's a one-shot deal. It's not building a relationship after connecting, because a lot of times if you sell, when you connect with individuals on the other campaigns from a second level and they become a first level, you don't want to sell because you sound like a jerk. I just connected with you. Now you're trying to sell me something. You don't want to do that. But with the InMail, you have a little more variance on it. Again, this is a one-shot deal, so you kind of want to put your name and your phone number in it or whatever links that you want on there. Try not to add more than 2 links. There's normal rules and stuff. Um, these right here, um, these are multi-point cadence. It's a multi 3-point cadence. You tend not to want to use your credits for this. You want to find someone that's actually in an open network, and you can find that in your sales navigator. And once they are, you have to, of course, keep, however you keep track of what you're sending. You send out an intro, some information about it, maybe a link or two, or just some information in order for them to get back with you. And then X amount of days later, usually like 4 to 7 days or 3 to 5, depending on how you want to run your cadence. You send a second one, and the third one is the final one, saying, "Hey, I sent a few messages your way. Don't want to bother you more, but here's my info just in case." So this is actually a really good way of connecting with individuals without going through the whole do you want to connect and messages and going back and forth, just trying to get them. This is a little more of a direct way of reaching outside of your immediate network. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to, make a comment on the post if it's posted on LinkedIn, or you can go ahead and book a consultation. And I think my booking information is on my profile. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.